Hey guys, I am cmasupra and I have made another redstone creation. It's been a while since I made one, so I figured it was about time to make another one instead of those small little redstone tutorials, which I know are really helpful and I enjoy making them. But it's been a while since I made a full redstone creation, so I decided to make one, and this is what it is, the amusement house. It's like an amusement park, but it's not a park, it's a house. So when you walk in, on the left you have rides, on the right you have activities. Let's go to activities first. So we have obstacle bowling. When you open the door, the pistons activate. So basically, you take these slime balls. Uh, there we go, slime balls. And you have to get it into that hole right there. There's a pressure plate, and then the light will light up because you made it in. That's the goal of this bowling thing. So let's try this. Am I gonna make that one? Yes, I made it on the first try. Let's see if I can do it just as well with this one. I doubt I can. Nope, clearly not. Nope, that was a fail. Okay, and whoosh. Okay, now I'm really failing. Anyways, let's move on instead of watching me fail. Turn that off. So now the pistons are off. Let's go to High Striker. So basically, you hit the pressure plate down there, and the lights light up, and then a sound is played. So there we go. It's like that hammer thing, which is called High Striker. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the name of it, but it's that thing where you hit the thing at the bottom with the hammer, the lights go up depending on how hard you hit it, and then you might hit the top. That's what this is a replica of. So now let's go to the other side, where there are rides, and let's start off at the back of it this time. So first off, we have a simple roller coaster. Going up nice and slowly. Go slowly around this turn, preparing for the fall. And then we have a nice coast back to the station. So yeah, there's the roller coaster. And then next we have merry-go squares, like a merry-go-round, but it's a square. Whee! Okay. So let's get out of that and turn it off. And now we'll go to the merry-go-up, just like a merry-go square, but it's vertical. Whee! Yay, so exciting. Alright, so that's enough of that. So yeah, this is what I made, and now that I've shown you what I have made, I'm going to show you how I made it. So here we go. Okay guys, so I am going to show you now like the order I built this in. So I did not start with this house. I actually started with prototypes of everything over here, and the very first thing that I built, I believe, was this. Yeah, it is the merry-go-up. All you have to do is connect it to this 5 clock and it starts up. So yeah, let's just connect that so we don't have to deal with the noise. So all it is a 5 clock here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that sends a pulse out with this redstone, and then using that pulse, it does the merry-go-up. Such an odd name. Anyways, so the pulse first goes to this bottom piston with 0 delay, and then that pushes me up. The next piston it goes to is this top right one with 2 delay. So once it pushes me up, it then pushes me left, and then I want to go down, so this is holding me up. It drops down and pulls me down, I guess you could say. That has 2, 4, 5 delay. It is inverted because I normally want it to be up, holding me up, and I only want it to pull me down for a very quickly split second thingy, like that. So the fourth piston is then the left piston, which is connected to the clock with 8 delay. So it's 0, 2, 5, 8, which is kind of odd. 0, 2, 5, 8. That, I guess it's a difference of 2 and then 3 and 3, so it's not that odd, but it's what worked. So that's what it is. So yeah, this pushes me up, this one pushes me left, this one pulls me down, this one pushes me right, and then it's a circle just like that. I think I'm gonna need torches or glowstone. I would rather use glowstone. Okay. So the next thing that I built was, since I got it going vertically, I wanted to try it horizontally. So here's the horizontal version, the merry-go square, and basically it's the exact same thing, just horizontally. You connect it to this 5 clock again, and we end up with this pushing me. So the very first place it goes is here, and that goes to the first piston with 1 delay. Then it goes with 3 extra delay to the second piston, and then with 3 more delay to the next piston, and then with 3 more delay to the final piston. So there's a difference of 3 delay between each piston, and it just pushes you around like that. So once I was done with those, I next built the what did I build? Trying to think. I built this, I believe. I believe I built the bowling course. So basically, that's made up of this clock of 6 repeaters set at max. So I don't know what that would be. I guess 24 delay, you could say. But yeah, you just connect it, and then there's 2 pistons that go up and down whenever there is a pulse. Let's get in here and place some glowstone. There we go. So the pulse from the clock comes down here, and then it goes to this repeater, which has a 1 delay. Then that goes to this piston that powers it. Then it goes to the other piston, which has 4 delay, which is why the front piston, this one right here, comes up second. That got stuck. It's the first time that's ever happened. There we go. So next thing I tried to build was a whack-a-mole. Basically, when this lights up, you step on the pressure plate and it does stuff, but that was way too complicated for me. I honestly can't do it. It requires random generators, a way to tell it to go to the next mold either after a certain time or when you step on the pressure plate, which actually isn't that hard to implement, just a bunch of repeaters. But the random generator was really giving me trouble, so I scrapped that idea. And then the next thing I built was the high striker. So here's a prototype I made of it. Basically, you just jump in here and the lights go up and it makes the sound, which is really quite a simple thing to make. Basically, from this pressure plate, I should actually do that. There. Alright, so from that pressure plate, there's a redstone signal that goes here, comes out right here, goes up, and then it goes here to the first redstone torch. And then it also goes to this repeater of 1 delay, which goes up to the next redstone torch. And then it goes up to this repeater, goes to the next redstone torch, and then it just goes up to the note block, splitting off from here. And the note block is inverted so that when you push the pressure plate, the signal turns on. Otherwise it would make the sound when you get off the pressure plate, which doesn't make... So let's see, what did I make next? Oh yes, I then tried to compact it and just use a redstone torch tower, but that clearly didn't work because the torches are, half of them are on, half of them are off, so that idea didn't work. I just went with this simple idea right here. Let's see, what did I make next? Well, the only thing that's left, the roller coaster. So here was the idea. I just put a minecart down and wrote up the roller coaster. Let's see if I have one. Well, I obviously have one, but see if I can find it. So we go up, and I've spaced the powered rails so that you go up slowly here. You're getting prepared for oops. Oh well. You're getting prepared for the long drop. And then I also tested this to make sure that when there's a fall, you lose speed. That's how I made it slow when you go back to the station. So yeah. Now I'm going to show you at the actual house how all of this is made, but it's not going to make any sense because the wiring here is so confusing. So here's the back of the amusement house. And wow. As you can see, there is a lot of redstone wiring. The first thing I did was make the 2 clocks that I was using. Here's the 5 clock with spooky music. And then here's the repeater clock. Then I made the bowling alley, because you could say, the obstacle bowling. Let's see, let's go all the way to the beginning so I can kind of explain this because there is a bit more to this. So basically, right here is, well, on top of these 2 blocks is the door to the bowling alley, and then there's a lever that sends power here, and then it gets inverted here to go to the other door up here, but then it also goes down here to an AND gate. So if the lever is on and the 5 clock, if we can follow this, not the 5 clock, the repeater clock. So if the lever is on and the repeater clock is on, then send a pulse along this wire to the pistons, to the alleys. So yeah, that's how that works. Next thing I made, High Striker. Oh yeah, no, before I do that, there's still more to the bowling alley. Let's see, how do I want to explain this? Okay, so there's pressure plate that you put the slime in, the slime ball in, is right above this redstone. So it activates this redstone and then sends a signal all the way up to the redstone torch. The indicator torch right there. And I'm not gonna fix that because I don't want to. What a great reason. So anyways, this left bowling alley does the same exact thing. Same exact, like there's no difference between them. So that's how the bowling alley worked. Next up is the High Striker. Gosh, I'm having trouble remembering names. I was doing so well in the first part of this video. Okay, so High Striker. This is the door for High Striker. It looks exactly the same as the door for the bowling alley. The only difference is there's no AND gate coming out of it because there's nothing to really activate in High Striker. The lever doesn't need to activate anything. So the pressure plate is right above this in High Striker. Then the signal goes down here, and it goes up here, and so here's the first redstone torch. Right here, with no delay, and then it goes here with 1 delay up to the second redstone torch, and it looks pretty much exactly the same as it was in that other place I showed you over there. So that's how High Striker works. Next up is, oh well, I guess the roller coaster will do. We'll do the roller coaster, although no, we're not going to do the roller coaster because there's nothing down here for the roller coaster. So we will do the merry-go-up, the vertical merry-go-square. So the merry-go-up, is this? No. Maybe. I can't remember. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I will figure this out. Okay, the merry-go-up is right here. So it's on my left. Alright, so here's the door for the merry-go-up. Same exact thing as the other two doors. And then there's a redstone wire coming out of it to activate the pistons. This is just a signal inverter for the AND gate. So if the lever is activated and the 5 clock, that's what it's coming off of, right? Let's see. This wire, yeah, it's coming off the 5 clock. So if the lever is activated and the 5 clock is activated, then send a pulse up here to the pistons. So that's how that works. You saw the pistons, but I'll show it again anyways, because this is a whole lot more complicated, as you can see. Especially because I covered it up quite a bit. I did that just because you can see the redstone from inside. I'll actually show you that. You can see the redstone, so I put a lot of iron blocks there. But anyways, it's the same concept. The delays are different. I just added a certain number to every delay because I had to do that to get them so close and at least hide the wiring semi-well. So, yeah. The next thing I want to show is the merry-go-square. Let's see. Where is the merry-go-square? I know I put a sign for it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 doors. This is probably it, actually. I think it is. So here's the door, same as normal, with one redstone thing coming off of it. The strip block's here just to prevent this wire and this wire from connecting. But yeah, same thing, wire coming off of it to go to an AND gate for the lever. So if the lever and the 5 clock, then go out here. This goes to the first piston, and then there's 4 extra delay. No, 2 extra delay, because this is a 2 delay. There's 1 torch here, and then there's also another torch right above this block. So that's 2 delay, this is 4 delay. So it's 2 extra delay to the second piston. And then there's 3 extra delay to the next piston. And then 3 extra delay to the final piston all the way over here. And then finally, the roller coaster, which I'm going to break into. Let's see. This would be the roller coaster, the big tall thing. Go in, go in, go in. Nope. What am I doing? Okay, so here's the roller coaster. Nothing underground for it. The lever does not do anything except open the doors, just like all the other ones. So basically, oh yeah, there is a little bit underground, but it's just the button powering this, which is not really anything major. And that is rain, I hear. I hate the rain. Luckily, we're indoors and underground quite a bit. So anyways, when you push the button, this gets activated and the minecart goes down it, then up with momentum. Then it keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up, just like in the roller coaster prototype back outdoors in the woods. Then it goes down and back up and down more, and then down a little bit and drops, which slows it down a lot, and then it coasts back into the station. So that's how that works. It's really quite simple compared to the rest of the stuff in this amusement house. Yeah, and I put glowstone under all the tracks because it needed light somehow, and I just thought it looked cool. So yeah, that is this amusement house. I'm gonna try and get out. Here's a full view of it. As you can see, it's quite big. So yeah, that's how this was made, and I hope you guys liked this video. I know it's really long, but if you have watched this far, I am amazed and proud of you. Although I don't know who to be proud of unless you let me know, of course. But anyways, I am proud if anyone watched this far. So yeah, I guess that's it. So until next time, guys, bye.